Find the slope of the tangent of the function blah 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 at each of the following points. Okay, we have a formula that does these for us, and it says the slope is the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over, you can write x plus h minus x, but we know that's just going to clean up to h, so I'm just going to write that. Saves a bit of space. So this x plus h and this x we have to get resolved. F of x is given, it's x squared plus 4. F of x plus h means take this entire expression and everywhere you see an x, put x plus h instead. So that means we get x squared plus 4 like so. And if we clean that up, we can multiply out x plus h times x plus h, and we get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 4. All of that is our f of x plus h. So now that we have this, let's get our formula all spiffed up. Limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h is all this stuff. X to the 2 plus 2xh plus h to the 2 plus 4 minus f of x is x squared plus 4, and it's all over h. Now I'm going to get rid of this clutter here. Okay, so remember this is like a rise and this is like a run that we're calculating. Just they look like alphabet soup because we haven't committed to an x or an h yet. H is going to go to 0 soon, and x, well, we're going to put in 5, and then later we're going to put in -3. They're asking us for two different x values, so in this case it's definitely smart to not put in an x value yet. We'll just carry this along, we'll get an expression with x's in it, and then we can put in one x and then the other. So does this thing clean up at all? I see x squared minus x squared. Those are gone. And I see plus 4 and minus 4. Those cancel also. So with that all done, we have the limit as h goes to 0 of 2xh plus h squared all over h, which cleans up to limit as h goes to 0, 2x plus h. Now, when in the limit as h goes to 0, this just disappears, and so we get that our slope, no matter where you are on this curve, is simply 2 times x. Because this is a parabola, its slope changes. It goes big and negative, and then small and negative, and then here it's 0 because it's flat, and then it becomes positive, and then it gets bigger and bigger positive. So when you ask this parabola what its slope is, it says depends. Where are you? Give me an x value, and from that I can tell you what the slope is. It turns out if x is 5, according to this formula, the slope is 2 times 5. The curve is rising very quickly there. If x is -3, like they ask in part B, then we're back here someplace. X equals -3, and the slope there is 2 times -3, so it's -6. The curve's going downhill, but not as quickly as it isn't falling as fast here as it is rising over here. So this is the connection between where you are on a parabola and how steep the parabola is. That's our slope function.